Hey, welcome everybody to today's reading on What's the Tea. This is actually going to be a gossip reading. I'm not particularly sure why I was called to do this because it's not always my favorite, but every now and then Spirit sends them through, and sometimes it's in more of a light energy. So hopefully that's what this will be today. Nevertheless, hopefully it's helpful in some way and you can all find something that this is actually a service to. So we're just going to do 3 piles live. Not live, like the video is not live, but I haven't got them predetermined. So we got 1, 2, we need 1 more. Hoping everybody's doing well despite. And we'll see what we can get with them. Okay, so I have group 1 with the legal issues with court, judges, immigration, lawyers, etc. I have group 2, always partying, and group 3 with fake accounts, fake social media, accounts to spy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. So you can take a moment to choose whichever card you feel the most drawn to, or whichever group, and jump ahead using the timestamps in the description box when you're ready, and we will get started with group 1 with the legal issues. Okay, welcome group 1. If you chose the legal issues group, then this will be what's the tea for you. So there are people here talking about how you can't see what's wrong from right. It's almost as if you can't see the reality of the situation, or you're not acting in a balanced and kind way, or it's like maybe the situation is quite balanced and you just can't see that it is already in balance or something like that. And people think that you might be being quite harsh during this time, or like you're cutting past or cutting through a lot of the emotion in a way that, yeah, it is sharp, or it is perceived as being harsh or something like that. The thing is that I think that the people that, like, just remember with any sort of gossip reading that it's not necessarily the truth of the situation, rather than what people are like perceiving or wanting to say. And people can have all sorts of motives for why they say things. Like, some people are quite genuine in their expression and they just don't always have the best understanding. They might be too far removed from what's going on, or they have no relative life experience to be able to comprehend it in such a way. But there are people out there who do just want to try to, I guess, like, throw shade at any opportunity given. So there are definitely people of both camps in this group. And I can see that, like, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes the judgments that are thrown around, they do kind of have a bit of weight to them. So what I would encourage this group to do is just to be mindful of who you share what information with, and anything that might come back to you. For some of you, there could be like a sister or someone with the name Artie or something like that, or a name that starts with a T, like T for like Trish or something. Tish, I don't know. That'll be some, or they could be a person who is an artistic type of person, or they build things or construct or manufacture things or something like that. And I do think, like, there's no accident there in the way that came through, although they could be real world, like physical 3D representations of types of things that this person does to embody as like a hobby or a work or something like that. For some of you, it could actually be because they are artistically kind of tying things together or dropping lines here and there, and they could actually be like manufacturing and constructing like a perceived view of you. Okay, so some of you, they are purposely trying to blindfold other people to the truth of the situation, and the fact that maybe you are quite balanced, or maybe you are just holding a boundary or something like that. For some of you, they're trying to blind other people to the fact that the situation is in fact not balanced at all. And so when you are trying to balance the fact, they actually want you to come off looking like you can't see the truth of it, or you have a hidden agenda or something like that. And it just gets messy. It's just too many people paying too much attention to it, and they don't all come from like a space of genuine intention, like not genuine intention, but like not everyone here wants to see the truth. Not everyone here wants everyone else to see the truth, and it's their own muddled mess. And what I would say is to ignore it, to just continue to do what you do, continue to know your truth and share your truth. And I'm not saying you go around and you tell everyone like, this is what happened, and kind of, you don't need to get down on this person's level. I feel like you're actually quite above it. And I feel like you're handling things in the best way that you know how. And if there was something here that didn't appear to be an issue, you probably wouldn't be in this position anyway, okay? So it doesn't really matter what your situation is. You don't necessarily have to be going through court, although you definitely could be dealing with some type of legal issues. But yeah, people are trying to like skew the perception from others of just like how just you are. So yeah, I guess group one, that is the tea on you for this situation. From, it seems to be a very specific group of people, so I would not be surprised if it was only one person or only a couple of people in one group. It's not necessarily like a general type of gossip out there in and about for everyone that knows you just because you're going through this. I feel like there are people in certain pockets that are actually quite sensitive and compassionate to the position that you're in, and even if they don't understand it, they're just supportive by nature. So I wouldn't be worried about everyone that you're in contact with, but I definitely would be mindful of who you share what with, and maintaining connections that are genuine connections and maybe not so surface level or something like that, or you just being quite neutral or matter of fact. You don't need to divulge extra information just because someone seems to be fishing around for it. Yeah, okay. Any of you that this didn't necessarily resonate for, you can try, like, this just may not be your reading. And for some of you, very, very small group of people in group one with the legal issues here, there could be like one or two people that actually don't know that this is happening. But I mean, it would only be a matter of time before you found out anyway. Like, I feel like in the next like 48 hours or something like that. So yeah, I would just take what resonates. Anything that doesn't, don't make it for you situation. And I don't know if there's anything else. These readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you find this. Probably would have been helpful at the start to say that, but I'll list it in the video information anyway. And I don't know, if this resonated for you, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in another reading. Take care, group one. Welcome group two. If you chose the always partying card, then this will be your message on what's the tea or what's the gossip surrounding you at this time. I just want to remind you all before we get started that gossip is not necessarily the truth of a situation, rather than just what is being said. Sometimes people that are saying things, they don't always have the best view or the best intentions when they are saying things either. The only other thing I can think of is this reading is a timeless reading, and we will get started. So it seems very apparent, and I would say that maybe for some of you it is actually the case that you have been in a bit of like a partying or eventful like stage of life. Like, even if it's not an all the time thing, you definitely could have gone out to a few events where you have really lived it up, and people may have been paying great attention to that. For others of you, this is kind of like a bit of a lifestyle change, or it is just the lifestyle that you embody and people are like really noticing it. And I don't know if it's because the people you are surrounded by just don't share that same type of lifestyle, or if it's because this is a new lifestyle for you. So it is a bit of a gossip, and it might not necessarily be 100% matter of fact, but it seems to be more to the point than just like throwing shade. There is a small group of you here though. It's like maybe you have only gone out to a couple of events and you've really lived it up, and you do generally like work hard or keep to yourself, or maybe you just generally don't party or partake too much or something, but like the couple of times you have has kind of blown people out of the water, or they're just like bored and looking for something to talk about, and so they're kind of taking they're just making the most of their chance to be able to go like, oh my God, did you see that person, blah, blah, blah. And I think the people that are doing that, they're just gonna, it's that same thing. They're just gonna look for any chance that they can to sort of have something to say. So for others of you, it looks like you are having a good time. You might be actually getting dressed up. You might be really enjoying yourselves and stepping out. Some of you, I really get the sense that you're actually kind of like, you are getting dressed up and you are looking good and you're like putting the finishing touches on everything, and you're just like, I don't know, like I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm sure that, I don't know, I wonder if people are kind of saying that like there's something here with this partying that's linked with something else, like an excess of wealth, or like the types of people that you spend time with or something, or if it is just a lifestyle, something like that. But it doesn't seem to really be bad or have like any super mal intent or anything like that here. It's just kind of what the vibe is, what the vibe check is. And I don't know. Some people could be saying that you are like kind of encouraging this lifestyle upon others, or that others are encouraging it upon you. So take that as it resonates and just leave the rest. But group 2, this was a super quick one. Like I knew that this reading, you know, for what is the gossip or what is the tea on you was going to be a quicker one anyway. It seemed to be in quite light-hearted energy in comparison to some of the videos that we normally get through. But yeah, I don't know. That seems to be everything that I have for you. So if this resonated, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in another video. Thanks. Welcome group 3. If you chose the fake accounts card, then this will be your reading on what is the gossip or what is the tea on you. And so we've got fake social media accounts to spy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. So I kind of get the vibe that some of the people in this group might actually be the people that are doing this though. So it's kind of weird. I'm getting like a weird energy where this is meant to be like a gossip reading or whatnot, but I kind of get the sense that it's like the reality or the real truth of the situation. What's the actual tea is that some of you have made like a fake account or something. And if you didn't make a fake account, you're just like following certain people's accounts or keeping up with them, or, you know, keeping like in cahoots, for the lack of a better word, with certain people to kind of keep tabs on people or something like that. But there's definitely an element of like people on both sides of the coin here that are coming through, where you might have like, you know, some sort of social media platform and people are just generally making fake accounts so that they can like throw shade in the comments or something and not be named for who they are. Such a weird thing to do, and I can't imagine like having the time or the energy to be able to do it. But I mean, if that's, I don't know, what you feel you need to do to get by in the world, then that's, yeah, okay. So we want to see if we can get a bit more information on this. So I feel like we need some cards. I do feel like some people here, they do have like a sense of wanting to kind of come in from a point that might seem supportive or vulnerable, but they really don't have the best of intentions. And it's hard too, because I can't tell what it is. Some of these people just want to be seen as part of your group and part of your fulfillment. And it's kind of like, it is all cups though. So like for some of you, they might really, really see you as the person that kind of has it all, and you do have it together, and you have the things that they want and that they value in life. And maybe have like a partner or family or just friends or something like that. It does seem to me as though it's like people and a certain nature about yourself. So for some of you, you could be quite compassionate, and this person is coming in because they want you to fill their cup up. You know, it's like, but I do feel like there is a sense of distance here. Like there could be the odd few of you where there is like a person that you know that's kind of from within your immediate circle, and they could even be someone that you counted as one of your like 10 of cups kind of closer supportive community or family or whatnot that has made a fake account. And it's just kind of weird that they are doing that. But yeah, I don't know, like what's the tea? People, no matter how it comes out, are giving you so much time and attention, and even if what they're doing isn't coming across as love, it's kind of that thing where they do still, you just take up so much mental bandwidth or something that like it only is because they think of you so highly or something that they feel the need. I don't know, it's just weird. I don't really want to delve into it too much, and it is hard to put my finger on it because it isn't energy that I don't understand. I mean, we can see, like, I don't always understand the energies that come through, but sometimes they're clearer than others. And so I wonder if it is a case where like these people don't even really know why they're kind of doing it, why they're keeping tabs on you, or why they're feeling the need to go to this extra step of like making fake accounts or something. For some of you, you genuinely could have just like blocked certain people out or unfriended them or unfollowed them or something. You might have like private profiles, and if you do have like a social media platform, then maybe not everyone that's there, like there might be people there that just want to know more about you, and they kind of want to find out what your inner circle's like and what it's all about to like be a part of that. And it could genuinely come from like quite a loving place and a space of admiration and everything. And so I'm sure there is people on that side of it as well. It's not all kind of bad stuff, but there definitely seems to be like more than one of these people. So yeah, different people doing different things for different reasons, but that seems to be what's the tea. It's like you're a person that people want to keep up with or like keep tabs on, or they want to like know more about you, or they want like, maybe you just don't give a lot out. Like you could be quite a private person, or you could be a person that's actually quite interesting, and so they like really want to find out what you're up to, or you could be a person that has kind of like gone quiet, or this person could be on the outside of something that they want in on. So yeah. What's the tea, group 3? People are interested. So if this resonated, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully it was helpful in some way, and I'll see you all in another reading. Thanks, guys.